Now, KCP has, you saw the stat screen, 3-0 in Empire's Strongholds, but this is a different Flyers, right, Justin? This is complete. They're playing really well today, and I think they're going to continue that on here in this first game. I mean, if that's the case, if KCP does take the 2 games that are statistically in their favor, then I think it's going to be kind of mentally impossible for Flyers to come through. So we'll see. This game 1 is going to decide a lot of things. On board with your man, Manny. He's so good. His shot is so solid. He's going to be playing for this camo right off the rip here, but he's got 2 players pushing him. It's going to be a 2v2 situation in the tower. Druck gets that kill. Great job by him. And unfortunately, his friend is going to leave him, so they're going to get a free camo there. But now they're going for the push. This is a delayed push, but it's going to work. And last Druck can get the kills. He gets 1, trying to go for the other. This will be a double reversal, but no. Super CC with a clutch kill.
That's a huge kill to kill that camo guy. But everybody on this map knows that camo can wreak absolute havoc. A great double kill there from Super CC. A battle coming in for bottom mid. You know, this bottom mid stronghold is so hard to retake, and there you see Flyers striking first, getting the bottom mid stronghold. So hopefully they can hold on to that while getting a side base. There it is. They get red base. So Flyers, you're first on the board.
Yeah, they're going to start to get some time here, and Super CC's in a great position right now, but the plasma pistol come through. He's going to have to stay alive. He's got commonly up top there. Going to get that kill on the Manny. Great communication there. They're going to try and probably reset this pit right now. It's only a quarter of the way through. Maybe not too much of a concern. Commonly goes down to a perfect of the DMR from Druck. Super CC gets his own perfect, and now Envor has to win this fight, but he opts to stay alive. The better play, the smarter play, because right now KC's getting your pit.
No, commonly did not lose that fight to a DMR. He lost that fight to the windowsill. Okay, that windowsill was out for vengeance. That thing blocked him, said, "You're not going anywhere. Matter of fact, you're dying." But here, Flyers still in control, 15-0. So, you know, in the midst of all the mishaps, they've still managed to maintain control of the bottom. We're seeing KCP now rotating outside with a full push, but no, Flyers sniffs it out, gets 3 kills, and now they're pushing the triple cap, Tim.
There's that red plat, that heavily favored red plat spawn. Envor's going to be completely aware of that, but he doesn't know where he is. He's got to do some searching. There he is, gets the kill onto commonly, but Envor gets that cleanup. He's going to get that double kill as well. But as we say this right now, the pit is being capped. This could be a triple cap, and that's going to be detrimental to this game if you're on the KC Pioneers.
Oh, that's a triple cap for sure there, Tim, and this is huge. You know, now we have power-ups and power. We have both power-ups coming up. Camo's about to be alive. Hit the barrel, dude. There you go. On for taking down Camo. So no Camo in play. Ryan Noob grabs the overshield. So a 2-cap in favor of Flyers, and the current power-up in their favor as well with Ryan Noob in the overshield.
Justin, if it couldn't get any worse, a triple cap, the OS, and Ryan Noob's going to get this kill as well. Ooh, he misses the beatdown. Unfortunately, I like that play, though, to consistently get damage. This OS is down to half. Misses that plasma pistol. Ryan Noob's doing a lot of damage, but the value of this OS is not so high. Super CC gets a double. Ryan Noob gets his own. That's going to be 3 dead momentarily, and they're going to try and contest this blue base.
I don't know if you noticed this, Tim, but that whole thing was a distraction. You know, red team, KC Pioneers, were actually able to cap bottom mid while they were distracting the overshield with 2-3 players. However, Flyers got the slays back in their favor and immediately retook it. So the play didn't quite work out, but I like where KC Pioneers' head were at with trying to make that play work. Unfortunately for them, they're now down 46-5. Flyers coming out firing on all cylinders, carrying the momentum from the Sentinel series forward here.
And your man on screen, Envor, right now, he's playing phenomenal at Halo. I mean, these guys, Super CC and Envor, I'm not saying like they're not, obviously not amateur players, they're professional players, but on a different level than Ryan Noob and commonly, right? And they're holding their weight. They're doing so well. They're the up-and-comers for Infinite. Watch out for these guys when that game releases. I'm so excited to see. But another person I'm excited to see is on your screen right now, and that's going to be Mr. Soul Snipe. He's got a great shot with a pistol. He's got an even better shot with a sniper. Takes out one, plays his life there, gets a nade. Didn't see any hit markers, but he gets the clean up there onto Super CC, and now he's going to try and cap this pit.
Great picks there, and I love the way the player jumped out and comboed him and just left him for the teammate to clean him up. The Flyers right now so aware of where one another are. They're not wasting a single extra second when they don't need to. They're letting their teammates get the picks that they need to get. Here comes your next set of overshield and camo. Ryan Noob with a hot 5. Sit down, Mr. Soul Snipe. This overshield is mine. That's a star in your face like Super Mario 64. Now we're going to see if Flyers is able to get control of either the overshield, the camo, maybe even both.
I mean, Justin, Ryan Noob doesn't play this game very much, right? So, I mean, he's in the same boat as the other two players that don't play this game very much, and he's doing a real good job. He's going to go for this over his shield. Almost fell off.
Oh my.
That would have been scary, but unfortunately for him, he's going to grab it. Now going to Turbine. They're going to try and complete this pit take. There's 3 down right now, though, for KC Pioneers. So Talik is the last man alive, and he's got camo in hand. Can he make a play with this? This is a big point in the game, right? He's going to be playing really passive on this blue base. Gets a couple shots onto the plat player, of course, and now he's trying to take the hill. I don't really like this play, Justin, just because now, I mean, the entire team knows where he is, but I guess he did get called out by the player who's shooting, and he's about to complete it. There it is. Now they get 1, but again, I mean, this entire time, Flyers are just getting point after point after point.
I'm not going to lie to you, Tim. I think that he made the best out of a bad situation there. The reason why he went to blue and fought that guy so aggressively is because he saw 3 players rotate to red, so he knew danger was at red. There's only 1 guy max at blue, so I'm going to have to win this fight. And because of that, they were able to prevent another triple cap from Flyers. But Flyers now answering immediately back. You know, they've held bottom this entire game. Now, finally, KCP with a 2 cap here and a couple of slays go in their favor. But this is a mountain to climb, right? 13-92 is the scoreline. But Strongholds is that game type, man. It can flip on a dime. You know, no lead is safe. And so for KC Pioneers, this is an opportunity here for them to put some real points on the board.
And Soulsnipe's going to try and do so. He ends up getting taken out. It's going to be 2 dead for KC Pioneers. And Flyers, they only need 8 seconds left to win this game. Talik trying to win this 1v1 against Envor. He does. But on your screen right now, you see Commonly. They're going to get those red plat spawns. Commonly's going to be put down to no shield. And now potentially trying to go for this pit side. They get it almost through. There it is. Finally, it looks like KC Pioneers starting to get some time here.
Yeah, but they prioritize their slays. They immediately slay out 3 members of KCP and are now looking, you know, for the rest of the spawners. Great plays out of Flyers. They're not overcommitting to any objective. They're not dying for no reason. They're making sure their slays are in order first. Manny goes down. Commonly now staying alive. Chooses to re-challenge out the base. The confidence coming out of these guys right now is on another level, and they're going to need to be confident if they want to upset this KC Pioneers team.
And Justin, again, the patience that you talked about is so important. It's so imperative to win, and they're doing it off of a... Wait a minute, the overshield was through. Oh,
no. Oh, the play was there. You know, Super CC jumped the gun on the overshield backlack there. He could have made that play with camo, but because of that, now KC Pioneers with a 2 cap and overshield control, all of Flyers spawning out in the turbine. This could even turn into a triple cap if Flyers does not get some clutch kills here.
Yeah, and this is such a small map. You said Strongholds is kind of one of those games that can go either way, especially on Empire. This map is one of the smallest maps in the game. It's so chaotic, so heavy. Manny, he's going to get naded here, tries to stay alive, but there's the 2 cap coming out of the Flyers. They only need 2 more points, but there's the answer back from KC. It's a back and forth. I mean, 2 points, Justin, is nothing. They just need 1 round of slays, and this game is over.
It's nothing, but at the same time, it feels like a mountain right now, right? Every time they get a 2 cap, Flyer, KCP answers right back. There it is, 99, just 3 seconds. No, but the 2 cap goes back in favor of KCP. Flyers just trying to end this thing, right? They're just desperately trying to get these last few points on the board, but get your slays. Here we go. They got 2 kills. Get your next kill and work that bottom pit. There we go. Triple cap, jump into that pit 3. No 3 cap coming in there. Flyers not able to secure this game yet, and KCP lingering around. They're lingering around in this game. 54-99, Tim.
Yeah, the pit goes through, and there it is. Flyers are going to take that first game and go 1 up in your series right now. Yeah, this is the loser semifinals at the moment, guys. You're watching KC Pioneers versus the Flyers. Of course, this is the Sentinel send-off for Halo 5. Infinite coming shortly, but that was a great match to start off with.
If I'm being honest, I'm probably thankful at this point that I'm only casting a couple series here, because any more of that, you know, I'm aging by the year here. You know, every hour spent in these matches, I'm becoming an old man. That was an insane first match. Even though the score doesn't reflect it, I think that was pretty tight towards the second half of that game, right? You know, Flyers blew it open early on, but KCP, the fight, the heart that they have, they never gave up, and they made it hard. They made Flyers, they made it cost them something to win that game, right? You know, and maybe they were getting the shots warmed up and whatnot, but man, there were some sick plays coming out. Druck almost made this play early on. I was losing it with camo, you know, but Super CC, that's a clutch kill to get that first camo out of play. We saw a lot of good power-up control, though, for Flyers in that game, Tim.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what netted them that. I mean, Envor was playing phenomenal as well. You see some replays on your screen, that beautiful double kill there, and then he secures the base off of that. That's struck now. I mean, they control power-ups, and both teams, you know, were on time with them, right? I don't know if they both have coaches. I'm not too sure about that, but they were always, you know, fighting for them. There was no like free OS or free camo. They did a good job of kind of, you know, fighting for them, and then, you know, whatever team came out on top, I mean, that gives you a huge advantage, right?
An absolutely huge advantage, and when you're playing with the greatest talent in the game, you need every little advantage that you can get, right? And we saw Flyers take advantage, like I said early on, almost, you know, we've seen, it's kind of a reoccurring theme though with Flyers. If you look back to the Sentinel series, they have these hot starts and then they kind of let the other team linger around a little too long, you know, so I'm really glad that they were able to close that one out and take a 1-0 series lead. Here you see the series layout. Up next is Truth Slayer. Tim, do you have any predictions for how this next game is going to play out?
I mean, I have to. Flyers is just playing phenomenal. KCP has been so quiet these past few months. I mean, everyone's doubting them. And this is their time, Justin, to prove them wrong, right? This is their moment right now. The last Halo 5 tournament, probably the last Halo 5 tournament we're ever going to have. This is their time to prove everyone wrong who's been doubting them. They're starting off a little bit weak here, but they can come through. I'm going to give this second game to KCP.
No, I'm going to go with Flyers here. I think that this is their chance to finally overcome this hurdle, the KCP squad that has beaten them so many times, and what a better time to do it than now. Here we go. We're jumping into game number 2. It's going to be Truth Slayer, brought to you by LVT Productions, the losers bracket semifinals. Flyers taking on KCP. Tim, Active, take us away.
Let's see who's going to get this camo right off the bat. I mean, I'm not sure who the strong player is when it comes to camo on either one of these teams, but this first one, I mean, there's going to be obviously a big fight for it, as well as P2 control. So we'll see who's going to opt to, you know, who's going to come out on top of that one. Of course, I love that little intro right there with all the Spartans coming out. Here we go. Talik on your screen, the window player. This is what I used to play. I mean, I didn't do a great job, but there he gets a kill onto Ryan Noob. They're going to be pushing this P1 side. He's got a little bit of an angle here on this player that's pushing for the base, gets a couple shots into him, cannot clean him up. Commonly comes out on top, but he gets taken out by Soul Snipe. Here's the man I was looking for with the camo. This guy can make some work happen, but he goes down.
I think Soul Snipe blew that, man. I think he started fighting too early with camo. You got to work for the guaranteed kills that aren't going to cost you your life, right? And he just completely wasted that camo, in my opinion. Now you see Talik getting collapsed on into the base. Flyers getting some early damage out. Look at the teamwork from Flyers, man. Look at them all three together. So inspirational. Ryan Noob now collapsing under the base. They know that the last player there is weak. That's going to be Soul Snipe trying to get away, but nope. Ryan Noob has the perfect nade to take him down, and a clean base wipe there for Team Flyers.
Ryan Noob, I mean, the Green Cats he was on for Halo 3. What a story.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
If he switched to Halo 5 and got a win here too, Justin, I mean, that would be a story, wouldn't it? I mean, commonly on your screen right now, this is another man that can completely pop. He's got this P2 control, gets some shots down on the car. They're all going to spawn on car side, so maybe a little bit of a pinch here, but I like this angle by Commonly, playing the angle, helping his teammate out. That's Envor. Envor goes down, so now his job is to stay alive.
All tied up now. Commonly trying to get some damage out, knows that the other team is car. I'm not sure if I like that play, just running out front of the base. I think he could have played his life a little better and got some damage. Now KCP taking a 1-kill lead there. However, I mean, for a game that's been going on for almost 2 minutes, this is a very low-scoring game. Both teams know what's at stake here, Tim. You don't want to go down 2-0 in this series. If you're KCP, you desperately want to tie it up 1-1. Now both teams jockeying for position for the next camo that's coming up.
Yeah, I've honestly never seen Truth play this slow. I mean, in a lot of the games I've watched, the shot comes in from his teammate. Super CC going to clean that one up. And now Druk, aware of the attic player, going to push this red base confidently. He's got a player below him, just playing slow here. Here's the shots. Going to get the Wow, Ryan Noob just not missing anything. Super CC is going to take out Soulside. That's going to be 2 dead right now for KC, and possibly a chance for Flyers to gain some control of the map and set them on a spawn trap.
The way Ryan Noob is playing right now, would you guess that he hasn't been playing Halo 5? Absolutely not. The man is just naturally gifted, getting great shots down, playing his life so well, working with his teammates. You see him looking around, scanning for his teammates' emblems, trying to see where they are so he can make a play with his team for the greater good. You can't say enough about his game and the impact that he has on these game types just from being on the map, Tim. Now we see him pushing through P. Envor, though, was able to get away with the camo, and he's got the green gun in his backpack, so we will see some camo combo action going down here. No, Druck kind of spotted him there, so great eyes there for Druck, but I know Envor is going to reposition here with this combo and potentially wreak some havoc.
Yeah, Druck eats his carrots, but I hope he's going to dodge that one. There it is. Envor staying alive here. Misses the plasma shot, but now they kind of have some information on where he is. Maybe the rotation back comes through. Oh my goodness, Commonly with a beautiful stick there. Unfortunately, Envor does go down, but that's going to be 3 dead for KC Pioneers. So I would say that's a pretty good trade. Rhino trying to get the 4th. 2 are dead now. 2 just spawned. Look at this push right here, Justin. They're pushing on this bottom base spawn. They got a guy on pig 2. Rhino's going to join him, but they're doing a good job of staying alive up there.
That was the second clean base wipe we saw out of Flyers. They took down 4 members of KC without dying. However, this P fight is not going in their favor. Envor actually able to trade out 1, but, you know, KCP fighting right back, a clean wipe. They take down 4 players of Flyers, now looking towards these spawns. You see Talik on Car, knows now that there's players collapsing from all over. He's got Car players on both sides of him as well as above him. Let's see how he plays this.
Yeah, he's trying to play his life, but there's Super CC. He's going to take him out. And now 2 players, 1 player pushing that P-side control. I like that play. Just trying to get up there and pop some shots into the Car players. Here comes the triple push. Hammy's down bottom. That's Commonly. Super CC trying to play some defense here on the players at P-side. Those are some big kills, right, Justin? I mean, they get these guys off of P. They can potentially push the map. Hey, but this guy, I mean, that's Talik right on your screen right now, playing his life, being annoying. But they're going to get him anyway. That's going to be 2 dead again for KC. And again, 24-17 is our score.
Not sure if there's some miscommunication going on with KCP, but Talik just got left right there. I mean, he had a teammate P2 behind him that was supposed to back him up, who turned around and bailed out, left him in a 1v whatever situation, and now, because of that, there's a 7-kill Flyers lead, and Envor with another camo. You know Coach Laz is happy that his players are grabbing these power-ups.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Callus. He's taught me a lot about Halo 5, and of course, he's on top of these camo times. They've gotten every single one so far, I believe. I believe they got the first one as well in this game, but regardless, Envor, he's got to bring some value out of this. He's got to use this camo effectively here. He's got to flank on 3 players. One of them's on his direct left. The nade! Mr. Soul Snipe with the eyes, my word!
Where did that nade just come from? That was absolutely insane, and that could be a game-saving play if KC Pioneers is somehow able to win this one. Wow, insane camo eyes. But look at the trap, right? I love the fact that both of these teams are playing this trap so well. What I mean by that is KCP playing their lives at Car, not just rushing out and dying, and Flyers waiting for an opportunity, not rushing to them, right? They were just putting damage back and forth. Both teams just playing their lives so well right now. Commonly finally leading the charge, getting the collapse, but he's traded out as well. Manny now in a battle with Car. Super CC taking down Druck. Now the attention is on Manny. They're going to collapse on blue. He's going to need to make a play with his teammate P here, or Car, if they want to get out of this situation alive.
I feel like the bait and switch is literally poetry in motion coming out of this Flyer squad. You always see one player get weak. He's going to drop all the way back, and then his teammate's going to soar forward to try and help him stay alive. It constantly happens. But right now, we've got a 5-kill game right now. Make that a 6-kill game, and it looks like Casey showing a tiny little sliver of life. I'd really like to see them come through, but you got to get through this, man, on your screen first.
Here comes another camo. Another camo coming up right now. A huge battle for that. Druck taking down Commonly, so they have the advantage. Envor trading it out immediately. Now fighting top center. Gets the help from his teammate, Super CC. Soul Snipe trades him out, though. Talik gets on the board as well, so here comes camo 26. Mr. Soul Snipe now camo in hand. This is KCP's opportunity to take this game into their hands.
This is their first camo of the game. Soul Snipe's a really good camo player. He has the brain to use it in a great situation. Commonly goes down there, and now he's going to be playing slow. He knows there's players, I believe he thinks there's a player below him, but you see on your screen, we get the wall hacks that are all across to the red side, so he's going to be making his way slowly there, and of course, if he gets close to somebody, you'll see him stutter step, which completely blocks out all of the sound from his footsteps so that the enemy team cannot hear where he is, and look at this sneaky play onto Commonly, has no idea, there it is, the assassination, gonna get the double kill as well, he does, the triple's in front of him, but he's not gonna clean him up, great job by Soul Snipe to get those kills, and Super CC is going to contest with a perfect.
Okay, Tim, I got to bring this up, man. you get your first camo of the game. You expect them to kind of close that gap, right?
Yeah.
While he was making moves with camo, not only did Flyers maintain their lead, they extended their lead. I think that camo play might have been a little too slow to wait, you know, to get the back whack. You needed to work with his teammates a little better there. Too many individual plays coming out, and in my opinion, Flyers now has this game. They've blown it open to a 9-kill lead. The collapse comes in. Manny goes down. Only 6 kills left now. The car trap is happening again. Flyers playing so disciplined, keeping KCP right where they want them. This is a tough pill. To swallow if you are KCP.
Yeah, like I said before, KCP is just so good at baiting switching. They're so good at working around each other, helping each other across the map. You see commonly from P3 just pelting shots in. They're going to spawn at red again. Look at him. 2 shots in, backs off, gets another angle, blocks off 1. This is just perfect play out of commonly right here. I love watching this man play.
One of my favorites to watch, and there you have it, the shocker. Flyers now going up 2-0 with a commanding 50-38 victory in Game 2, True Slayer over KCP. Looking at the scoreboard now, Super CC and Commonly both having a game with 14 kills each, but look at my man Envor Lee. Wow. 8 kills and 17 assists. This guy touched 25 men that game, was getting involved in all the team fights, damage across the board, looking good for the team. And this is scary here, Tim, because heading into Game 3, I don't know if you were paying attention to the stats before, I'm sure you were. Fisher Oddball is actually one of KCP's worst objective game types, right? In my mind, heading into this series, Flyers needed to win one of the first 2 to have a chance in the series, but they've gone ahead 2-0. So, Tim, how is KCP going to make this happen? I
don't know. Like I said at the beginning when I pointed out that, you know, KCP against Flyers, they're 3-0 in Empire, they're 3-0 in Slayer. I came across with the point that Flyers is a different squad today. Who's going to stop them? I am not sure if KCP can do it, but I'd like to see them do it because, Justin, I love going to Game 5s, and I hope we do so here. We're hopping on board right now with Fissure Oddball, the OS at the bottom of the map. Of course, a very important power-up to get right at the start, like all the other maps I talk about. And here comes the push. We're going to go straight for this overshield. Druck making a straight play in the middle. He's going to get taken out by 2. And wait a minute, a little bit of Slays coming out as well. That's going to be 2 dead for KC Pioneers, and not 1 goes down for Flyers.
I've seen Druck do that play multiple times where he gets down the overshield super fast. The only problem is none of his teammates are able to get there as fast as him, so he never has help and he usually ends up burning it. Ryan Noob, here we go. The 5 on the Druck, a little bit of body disrespect now, saying, look, young gun, I still got it. I've been here a lot longer than you, and here's why.
Yeah, I mean, that veteran mentality is so huge. I don't know if he can get into Druck's head. I don't know Druck that well, but Manny does have the ball in his hands, and of course, 2 down for KCP, and there is Envor once again, gonna get the Slays, and now that's gonna grant them some ball time here, and they've got to stay alive and watch these pushes from multiple angles.
No, this is not necessarily a Ryan Noob team, right? He's not the captain of this squad, but there's something about teams with Ryan Noob in oddball game types that they're just so efficient with their rotations, the ball time. You see them already scrapping up 22 seconds and counting. Ryan hitting his teammate with a grenade in the dome right there just to say, hey, man, I love you. And now pushing the fight over here towards blue. The time ticking as well. The play ball is going to come in for Flyers. Actually, they don't play it. That's a huge that's not a good play there, and that could come back to bite them here early in game number 3.
Yeah, Justin, that double kill on Druck, I mean, maybe he's sending a message back. Maybe he gets angry when his body gets beat down, and you don't want to beat down a body of someone that gets angry when that happens. We're hopping on board with him right now. He's pushing his ball. He's got a player to deal with. There's the kill on Ryan over the body disrespect. A little bit of drama for your mama here. This is great to watch, and Druck's going to rotate this over to his teammate now.
Yeah, you might be right on the money with that, you know, the body disrespect and how Druck is responding right now. Not only did he get the kills, he said, you know what, I'm going to get the ball too and get this time ticking. Now you're going to see both teams rallying for this next overshield. They're actually pinching for both sides, but the nade comes in. Mr. Soul Snipe taking down his own teammate there for that overshield and also going down himself. So, but Manny is able to sneak out of there with the overshield. He gets the ball. I'm not sure if I like the ball overshield combo. I would much rather him put it to use for slays, but with his whole team dead all around him, what else is there for him to do?
Right, I mean, he's going to try and go for this play, drops it off at the bottom of the top of the lift there, and now, I mean, Flyers are just playing so well here. We've got to have someone from KCP pop off, right, Justin? You got to have someone who goes off in this game from the KCP side. I mean, obviously, they're a great team together, but I got to see Druck or Soul Snipe. Anyone on this team can pop off. Anyone on this team can have that potential, but we got to see it, and we're not seeing it yet. Right now, they've got one slay on the board. That is Flyers onto KCP. The 2 kills come out for Flyers, so maybe this a little bit of time coming in for this KCP squad.
I was just going to say, if I'm looking for an X factor, if I'm looking for a spark on this KCP team, it's going to have to come from one half of the Snipe Queen duo. I'm talking about Mr. Soul Snipe. He's on your screen. He's got the ball. He's thrown off, though, but he had a huge double kill, was able to get some time, and now they're up 50-33. KCP showing some life here in Game 3.
Wow, and I mean, Justin, it all started off Druck's body getting beat down by Ryan. I know you're a big fan of him, but maybe that kind of turned Druck up and was like, hey, wait a minute, you ain't beating my body down. Mr. Soul Snipe on your screen right now. Of course, one is down for Flyers. He's going to be pushing this ball side here. He's got 2 players in front of him. That's commonly. Here comes the pinch. Look at this pinch from multiple angles right here. They're going to get the ball player down really, really weak. And there is Manny to clean him up. That's going to be a play ball, but still, it's only a 2-second game.
And CC with the sneak play coming back with a back whack of his own. Ryan Noob now baiting this ball. I like this play. Does he get the timing? Not quite, but he gets some shots out onto multiple players. We also have another overshield coming up here in the next 10 to 20 seconds. So big things happening on the map. Let's see who's able to make a play here in the next 20 or so seconds.
Yeah, Ryan Noob had the tac mag in hand. And of course, now we're on board with Talik. A little bit of a slow, slow game here. I mean, they're getting more time though. KCP already up to 70 seconds. The OS comes through. The sticky comes out, but it's going to be invulnerable. He's not going to get that stick. Ryan Noob gets the kill there. Ryan Noob, he's just playing really well right now. Druck's going to get that play ball. I mean, KCP, though, with Ryan Noob playing well, is still up by almost 30 seconds here.
Yeah, Soul Snipe is starting to turn up. Double kill after double kill in the feed. If we can switch over to him, I would love that. Here he comes in with the cleanup on the Envor. Now looking towards blue. Gets the call out from his teammate Talik. Trying to make a play with him. Pinching onto Commonly, who's on the top of blue. Plat gets a couple shots. Head on a swivel. Look, he's not just focusing one player. He's doing damage in a multitude of places. Going for the players that are weak. He's finally going to be taken down by Envor. But like you said earlier, Tim, this lead 80-48. Wouldn't it be funny if the turning point in a series, the highlight clip was, like a negative action? Like, oh, the moment Druck got his body shot, that's when they turned. Like normally it would be the other way around, right? But they're taking this passion, they're taking that moment, and they're letting it fuel them right now.
I mean, that's something that can kind of make or break you as a player. It depends on where your mental is. And Druck is a very confident player. That man plays with no shirt on. Okay, he's very confident. I couldn't play without a shirt. I wouldn't want to scare everybody away. But man, he's on your screen right now. He's going to try and clean up this kill here. Is this a little bit of an overextension? No. Maybe he got the kill, but he got traded out by Envor. This new overshield coming up in about 40 seconds here. I'm not sure if, maybe they're going down there to get position, maybe go for a flank, but Conley's going to get some ball time. And I mean, this is a good time to do so. KCP has 1 dead, and they've got defense on this base.
Definitely a flank play there, but great plays from the team to get the cleanups there. All 4 of KCP go down. Flyers with a perfect setup now with ball. I'm looking to see them take the lead on this possession and potentially extend it even further.
I mean, geez, there's a tie game now. The Flyers have really taken this through, and they're doing such a good. I mean, the rotations are solid as well. Unfortunately, the pressure, here it comes right now. 2 players from KC Pioneers coming through. They've got to get these slays here. Can they do it? No. That's going to be 3 dead right now for Flyers. What an incredible push by KC Pioneers. They get a couple of trades, and Manny gets the OS, Justin.
That can't go wrong. That can't go worse for Flyers than what just happened there. I want to point out a couple things. We saw a player from KC Pioneers just sitting back, just shooting every time they tried to leave the door, right? So it felt like a full pinch. They were not allowing them to go anywhere, really pinching them in, doing the damage, and we saw them break that setup. Flyers, though, did take the lead, and now they're up by 8 seconds, and we're starting to get into crunch time, right? They're about to hit 100 points here. It only goes to 150. This is now do or die for both squads.
Oh, yes, and a little overextended there was Ryan Noob, but Druck's going to get that trade, but 3 dead for KCP right now. Soul Snipe, the last man alive, and 2 dead for Flyers. So This is going to be the slays. There's got to be some slays coming out for both squads here. There's 2 down right there, commonly with a double kill. What a great double kill in this point of the game. I mean, that's a huge double, right? I mean, now he's going to secure some control. He almost gets the kill on that player as well. I believe that's Manny. I'm not exactly sure. He stays alive, plays his life. Look how annoying he is.
Look at that.
Wow,
oh my. And you might just think as a casual viewer, like, oh, well, commonly died there. Like, what's the big deal? He made that player spend an extra 5, or so seconds to kill him there. Those are 5 seconds that player isn't shooting at his teammates. The absolute wasting of their time. Little plays like that add up in the grand scheme of things. Love to see commonly playing so well, milking his life. But here we are on board with Talik now. We see the full push. Both teams have all players alive. Ball in the hands of KC Pioneers. Let's see how Flyers goes for the break here.
And Justin, I want to add to your point. Everyone pay attention to those 5 seconds that Justin just mentioned about commonly playing his life. They got those 5 seconds of ball time. Let's see if they play a factor later on in this game. I mean, this is the storyline, right? 111 to 107. It looks like KCP is up by just a tad, but a little bit of control coming out from Flyers here. They get a little bit of ball time as well. And the new OS is coming soon. Yeah.
Here comes Overshield. Even the ball guy is down there trying to help with the Overshield fight. He gets a beat down on the Talik. Ryan Noob beat down Talik with ball and grabbed Overshield with ball and is now getting away with his life. What is this guy doing? He is stealing this game away for the Flyers right now.
My word, Ryan Noob right there. We talked about this before, grabbing the objective, getting the OS. There is no animation there whatsoever, and he used that to his advantage. But now the triple push comes out from KC Pioneers. They're going to get 3 dead for Flyers.
They have to chase him.
Player's got to stay alive.
They have to chase him. The nade comes in. The nade. Oh my gosh, the ball's on this man, Ryan Noob, while he's holding the ball. The fight comes in. 145 for Flyers, 111 for KC Pioneers. It's an absolute crapshoot right now. Everyone is going down. No one in control of any base. It's a battle for life or death right now. KC Pioneers tournament life on the line. Flyers on the brink of advancing to your losers finals.
There were 3 dead momentarily there for the Flyers, so KCP gonna try and get some ball time, but it got reset, so it's upcoming right now. They've got to get the slays one more time. They did so much work to get 3 dead there, but the ball wasn't in a position to grab, and now Talik putting some shots in, trying to stay alive. Justin, there's 1 more OS in this game. Will it play a factor?
I mean, we got to see if it gets there, right? Flyers also cannot allow this KC Pioneers team to milk this ball, right? If they wait for Overshield, by then KC Pioneers already wins. Here's a strength of KC Pioneers. The way they rotate the ball, they rotate so well, the timing, but the nade comes in. Ooh. A massive nade for Envor there to take down the ball. So taking the pressure off a little bit. Now they can focus on slaying. We see players setting up all around Overshield. Flyers only needing 5 seconds. Does he know that this Destruct know that there's a player in Overshield right next to him? He doesn't know. He's playing OS. He has no idea. The fight comes in. Who's going to win it? He takes down commonly. That is a huge kill there from Druck, but Super CC with the kill of his own. The battle's going down under the base. Kills going left, right, and center for both teams. The ball guy trying to get away. He doesn't get away. He doesn't get away. They catch the ball. The Overshield goes into their hands. Super CC closes it out. A 3-0 sweep for Flyers. They steal that game away from KCP, sending them packing and advancing to the losers bracket finals. I don't even know what to say right now about what I just witnessed.
Oh my word. That if there hasn't been a closer game on Fissure. Flyers. Wow. And I told you, didn't I just talk about that 5 seconds of ball time that made such a big difference in this game with commonly? Didn't I just talk about that?
Oh my goodness. You said, let's see if this 5 seconds comes to matter, and they won by 3. So I would say every play at that point matters, right? A little play right there sends ripples throughout the game. You never know. You never know. Play your life. Looking at the series layout, I don't think anyone was expecting a 3-0 sweep, but Flyers came out strong in Empire Strongholds, taking it 100-54, winning Truth Slayer 50-38, and then winning Fissure Oddball to close it out with a nail biter 150-147. Tim, I can't say enough about this series, man. What a showing from Flyers.
I mean,